Alright, so this is the second episode in this asset creation video series. So this one created the first episode. So it was a tree, obviously. Going to do another tree today. I'm going to have a collection of trees can use to kind of compose forests in the game. Or, I don't know. I'm not actually totally sure quite yet how trees are going to be integrated into the game. Whether I'm going to just have straight up forests, am I going to start using trees? Are they just going to be naturally organic trees? Are they going to be some sort of like genetically engineered trees? Are they going to be actually like like electronic? Like are they a bunch of grown from some technology rather than biological cells and such? I'm not totally sure yet, but for the moment being, just kind of drawing some trees just to have them and sort of figure that out during the process. So the next tree, I don't know, it's just going to be another tree. If I have a collection of trees, it'll start to make any sort of forest I make a lot more interesting rather than just having one tree pasted 100 times or whatever. So let's get right into it. Once again, I'm doing about 15 minutes here. These videos are probably going to be a little clumsy, and as I go on, I'll figure it out a bit more. Won't use the other tree too much here, just might... you know what? Actually, I say that, and now I'm thinking about it. I think I'm going to iterate on this tree to get a new asset. A new... yeah, just like iterate off that tree, and we can more quickly get a new tree. So I'm just gonna copy. We had 2 layers on this guy that were part of it, so let's copy those, bring those in. I can close this. Got it now. So yeah, let's go for it. Just gonna iterate off this tree, kind of get a variation of it. I think that was the word I was looking for earlier, is variation. So yeah, let's turn off these leaves here. Okay. So let's just take out some of the main components here. We'll get rid of this big branch. Oh gosh. I get clumsy when I'm recording all of a sudden. There we go. Okay. Stage fright or something. I don't know. Okay. So that's good. Let's make a tree with a bit of a bigger base. Might be kind of like maybe an older. I don't know. Could you? I'm tempted to do even the same type of tree, potentially. Like maybe it's the exact same species of tree, just not the same tree. But kind of see as I go here. Probably going to be the case. Can make the most sense. I'm definitely going to want variations of the same species. So let's roll with that. There's like a part of me that's going like, oh, that doesn't make an interesting video. You already just made a tree, but like, what am I gonna not make these variations of trees because of the video? The video is just a, extra thing to kind of do, show what's going on, just kind of give me a way to improve my own processes. So makes me a little bit more attentive of what I'm doing. I'm saying it out loud like this. I have this awareness of it. Of course, produces some sort of content to show. And try not think about it like that. Okay. So we've got a tree. That's good stuff. Let's bring this over. Let's really bulk this up here. I was at this for a walk and I saw one of those. I don't really know what they are. It caused it really, but the tree with kind of, it looks like it has big, almost tumorous growths kind of all around it. Big like bulbous kind of things. I thought that was kind of cool. So try to maybe integrate that into this guy a bit more. All right. Also, I gotta be mindful of time. Don't want to get too lost just in the base of the tree here because leaves and branches to do. I'm gonna get rid of this guy here. Okay, let's make a nice big branch right here. There we go. That bit. It's a nice branch. Almost too thick maybe based on the rest of the base of the tree, so try thickening that up again real quick. Whoops. Good stuff. Let's maybe do kind of like a womply, I don't know where I'm getting that from, but wonky, maybe? A wonky kind of bend here. Yeah, I kind of think I might like even cut this out a bit and do an additional kind of bend in it. My grandmother grew up in this area where I've never been there. I've been meaning to, one of those things I gotta really make happen before it's too late, of getting her to go with me to where she grew up and seeing these, seeing where she grew up, but also seeing these trees. There's some phenomenon where they all grow crooked. And it's specifically in that area. And, I guess there's been scientists or people out there trying to research them to understand what caused it, but it's not quite known. So I don't quite know what those trees look like. I don't think they're not quite like this. They're like at the base of them they actually have a lot more crookedness in them, which maybe I could actually work with that a bit. Let's actually just extend this part and then kind of go back into it. Okay, yeah, that's good stuff. I like that. Okay. Yeah, I kind of feel like I want to make this tree taller in a way, but I'm gonna kind of work within this standardized shape and image resolution here for my assets. Okay. Oh, I quite like what we're getting here, actually. This is nice. This one I almost am tempted to leave. Branchless, because I think this looks pretty good, but I think we're going to try some leaves, some greenery. So I'm just going to lock the layer there. So just work with the pixels we've got. Add in some a little bit of shading, I guess we'll say. Beauty. Okay. Let's unlock that. I don't really know what is going on with this little nook here, so Okay, cool. Yeah, I like this. Let's try that. I'm gonna check my time. Doing all right. Okay, so we've got this. Let's go to the greenery, see what we can do with it. So this was from the previous. I kind of see what's going on here. Let's get rid of this, and let's grab this over here. Let's move it kind of over here, and then yeah, that's kind of cool. Get rid of this. Grab this, put it over here. This is gonna need. This isn't quite good as it is, so let's just break that up a bit. Gonna move this so it's connected to the branch on the top bit there. We'll cut that out. Get rid of that. Yeah, I like that. I think we could use another little branch, maybe. Looks like it's coming from behind the tree. Right, kind of back there. Let's do that on a layer below just to make it easy to add it and work with. Now I see it's starting to look like it's not going backwards from the tree. I need to just turn this off. I need to... Alright, unfortunately, I kind of, like, I want to, you know, the technical side of me is going, I want to get this right, but you know, I've got myself working within a time constraint, so I'm going to have to sacrifice on that a bit here. I think that's going to be add a little bit of shading, and that's going to be good enough on that. Okay, let's drop this back down. Just there we go. Okay, bring the yeah, there we go. You just see it. It'd be nice to see the end of it, but that's okay because we're gonna add branches to it anyways. So let's start adding some more branches. I'll grab the brush I had used last time. I don't even know what aspect ratio does in this. Angle, maybe get like, I think it was like 60-ish. That sounds about right. Okay. So kind of had like a background sort of color they're using there. So we go on a layer below. Just kind of get that going. I think I'm gonna put this part actually behind the branch there. We'll have to fix that. That's looking good. I like that. Get rid of this artifact. Okay, I'm digging that. We'll add like a little bit of kind of foliage right here. And then I'm just going to, let's see if I can remember to do this, alpha to selection, there we go. And then we can go back to this layer, and I can just delete on the parts where I want it to be going behind it, which I think this part, maybe I want that too. No, do I want? No, I think I want that coming over, yeah, because I kind of even it's on that whole bit about how that part's behind it. Okay, yeah, that's looking decent. Okay, so let's grab this darker color. I'm going to lock that's fine. I'll lock this layer. I think last time I maybe snagged this brush, added just some overall, threw down some texture. Then I went back here, angle again, and just kind of started adding some bit of depth to it there. Okay, so that's looking pretty good. We're pretty much at time there. So that was kind of I guess, it showed a bit of a process of how we can use a pre-existing thing we made, another asset, and just iterate off of it, and quickly have a new asset in the same kind of category of things. So that's decent. Yeah, looks alright flipped. I might end up using also in the game, you can use this tree flipped multiple times to kind of give you two trees, give a little more variation in the game world. Obviously, these are kind of fun to paint too, so like if I ever just found myself wanting to like just kind of zone out and do something, I can just like come make more trees, and then that'll just add to the variety within the game. Of course, obviously, like people start to get like, how can we generate these trees without having to paint them? And maybe at some point I'll get to that where make subsections of the trees that can kind of be slotted in, like branches that can be connected, and kind of make its own trees. But for now, this is working well, and I enjoy the painting process. So yeah, there you have it. That is the second series, or second asset in this video set series, whatever. Hopefully they'll be less clumsy over time. That's the plan. Thank you.